We thoroughly sanitize the surface with alcohol, including the bottle lids, hands, spoon, tongs, and everything around the workspace. We loosen the lids on the jars to make the process easier. Then, we open. Next, we take one bottle, bring it closer, and open the lid without flipping it over, just holding it above the jar. We add 3 spoonfuls of mycelium and close the jar tightly. We repeat this process with all the other jars. When transferring oyster mushroom mycelium, avoid quick and sudden movements. Scoop a full spoon. Open the bottle's lid without flipping it over. Pour the mycelium in, and immediately cover the bottle again. Repeat this process, adding 3 spoonfuls of mycelium to a 3-liter bottle. Do the same for all bottles. In a small jar, I will place the master oyster mushroom mycelium grown on cardboard. Shake the grain jars well to ensure the mycelium spreads evenly throughout. While working, no one should walk around you to prevent air movement and dust from flying around the workspace. Hands should be bare and sanitized with alcohol. We inoculate a small jar with mother mycelium on cardboard, which we will later use to propagate more mycelium. From 5 kilograms of grain mycelium, we can produce 100 kilograms of spawn this way. Once all the transfers are done, we mix everything thoroughly, seal the lids tightly, and store the jars in a dark place at room temperature. Don't be afraid to try this. You've got this. You'll be able to grow a great harvest of oyster mushrooms. This method of mycelium transfer helps you save money on buying spawn for your business, which is especially important when you're just starting out with limited funds. Check out my other videos on how to make money growing oyster mushrooms and turn it into a successful business. I'd really appreciate your like and subscription. And don't forget to share with your friends, let them know how easy and profitable oyster mushroom farming can be. I do this whole process right in my kitchen at home, and I don't need expensive equipment like a laminar flow hood, or an expensive glove box, test tubes, and Petri dishes. I use only basic, everyday materials. I grow my master mycelium on cardboard inside a plastic sauce container, and it works perfectly. I'll make a video about it so you can see how easy and cheap it is. For grain sterilization, I use my kitchen oven, and it works great. You can do it too, whether in a basement, a greenhouse, or even your garage. Here are 3 bottles with transferred mycelium. The first one was just inoculated, the second one a week ago, and the third one 2 weeks ago. The 2-week-old mycelium can now be transferred into a plastic bag, and in another week, it will be ready for inoculating blocks for oyster mushroom cultivation.